Markowski. He joins us from Florida this morning. Christopher, good morning.
Good morning.
Aren't we being a little tough on the Obama administration? It's only been since February, and we want success right now.
Well, yeah, I think that, this is the type of society and culture we live in, but I think the original criticism of this bill is, okay, we're flying a helicopter over the country and we're dropping cash out in various different places. Only 16%, less than 16% has gone out, and it hasn't created any jobs. Small business owners, the largest employer here in this country, look at what they have looking forward. They don't know what their health care costs are going to be for employing people because of this health care bill. They don't know what their costs are going to be in regards to fuel, energy, all these various different things because of cap and trade. Under those circumstances, as a small business owner, you're not going to hire. You're going to sit back and you're going to wait, and that's a problem right now. We have policy risk, which is basically hurting our employment numbers.
Well, when you think of the size of this thing, $787 billion, and only about 16%, as you said, has gone out the front door. So I thought it was going to be more like a shock and awe situation where you get that money out there quickly to shovel-ready projects, and you get people working. They promised something like 600,000 jobs by summertime, and we've lost 150,000.
Yeah, and it was more or less, if you actually read through the bill at great length, it was an earmark bill. It was an appropriations bill. We were laughing the other day. They're building a turtle tunnel here in Florida to connect two different ponds so the turtles can go through. I mean, I'm all for infrastructure projects that need to be done, things that need to be rebuilt. However, this is not the way to go about doing it. Plus, a lot of the money in this stimulus package is backloaded. You're not going to see some of this stuff come out until 2012, 13, and 14. How is that stimulus?
Well, Lawrence Summers, obviously one of the big advisors to the president, says the stimulus is on track. He says we plan for a program that would stimulate the economy over 2 years. With only, again, 15%, it's what, July, 15% coming out in the first 5 or 6 months.
The problem with our economy right now, and it's a vicious cycle we're in, it's all about jobs. It's all about jobs numbers, and you need to get businesses out there hiring. And like I said, I'm a small business owner. Many of the people I do business with, my clients, small business owners, they're basically at standstill right now. They want to expand, they want to do different things, but they don't know what the playing field is going forward. So they don't know what the costs are going to be.
What would you do, Christopher? They're talking a second stimulus plan. We haven't even finished with the first one yet. What would you do?
Yeah. Well, I would, instead of doing a second stimulus plan, I wouldn't sell it that way. I'd almost do like a redo of the first one and give incentives for people to go out there and hire and bring people on board. You need to put aside some of this healthcare issues and get these things settled right now so employers know what it's going to cost to employ somebody. This cap and trade thing, very, very difficult. Everybody wants a clean environment, and I understand that. But when you're going to burden businesses and companies with costs that they don't even know what they're going to be going forward, that's frightening.
2/3 of the country live in metropolitan areas. Much of the money, though, from what we understand, is going to urban and rural areas. We really want to get these projects going in the metropolitan areas. How is it planned? I mean, how do they really have any grasp on where this money is going? That's what's it must be like overwhelming to hand out billions of dollars.
Well, it was funny, and it's a bit of a cliche. A couple of weeks ago, they're talking about they're building a tunnel between another tunnel in New York City for train traffic underneath the Hudson River. And Joe Biden was talking about it. He's talking about the cars going through it. And he's supposed to be in charge of this whole stimulus and making sure the money's spent the right way. And he doesn't even know if it's going for cars or for trains. This is the problem. We designed this country, our founding fathers designed this country for things to be done on the local level. I believe that the local municipalities, I believe that the local areas know better to do with their funds rather than what Washington, D.C. does. Not to mention the fact when this money goes to these various different areas, they have strings attached to it. You must spend on this or you must spend on that. I would think that the mayors and the governors of these states would know better than the bureaucrats in Washington.
Yeah, but some of the problem is they're giving it to pet projects or as political favors to different projects. If you want to know more about...
No doubt about that.
Yeah, if you want to know more about Christopher, you can go on Watchdog or watchdogonwallstreet.com and give you all the information. We appreciate you being with us this morning. Thank you, sir.
You got it. Have a great day.
All right, you too.